Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me.
I can't believe I'm being treated like this. And I'm
These are the moments when bad cops attack good cops. In the first case, the officers didn't attack a fellow colleague, but instead treated an Army lieutenant who had just returned from serving his country in the most disgusting way.
I can't believe I'm being treated like this. And I'm
Lay down, you're gonna get.
While returning from deployment, U.S. National Guard Lieutenant Karen Nazario was pulled over by Officer Daniel Crocker of the Windsor Police Department in Virginia for a possible license plate violation. Instead of stopping on the dark road, Lieutenant Nazario drove to a nearby gas station to pull over, a decision that angered the officers and set the stage for a tense and ultimately disastrous encounter.
Put your hands out the window and turn the vehicle off! Put your hands out the window! He's not complying, Judge.
Come around your side.
Let me see your hands! How many occupants are in the vehicle?
What's going on?
How many occupants are in your vehicle?
It's only myself. Why are your weapons drawn? What's going on?
Open the door slowly and step out! Open the door!
I'm not getting out the vehicle. What's going on?
Get out the car!
Keep your hands outside the window.
My hands are right here. What's going on?
Get out of the car now.
Get out of the car!
What's
now.
going on?
Get out of the car now.
The lieutenant's hesitation to get out of his car was completely understandable, considering the officer's aggressive attitude and the fact that they had their weapons drawn and aimed at him.
Car now.
I'm serving this country and this is how I'm treated?
Yo, what? Guess what? I'm a veteran too. I don't know, babe.
That's
Get
not-
out of the car.
What's going on?
Work with us and we'll talk to you. Get out the car.
You received an order. Obey it.
I'm honestly afraid to get out. Can I?
Yeah, you
ask
should be.
what's going-
Get out.
What's
Get
going
out.
on? What
Get
did
out
I
the
do?
car.
Get out
I
now.
have not committed any crimes
You're being stopped for a traffic violation. You're not cooperating at this point right now. You're under arrest
for a traffic.
You're being detained. Okay. You're being.
The officers made things worse when they aimed their guns directly at the lieutenant's face and tried to force their way into his vehicle. But it didn't stop there. Things got even more intense when Officer Gutierrez decided to physically confront the lieutenant.
Car now. Get out of the car.
Get your hands off me,
Get out.
please. Get your hands off me.
You know what? Back up,
I
Daniel.
didn't do anything. Don't do that.
Sir,
Get out of the car
Don't do
now.
that.
Hey, sir,
Get out of
do
the car
that.
now.
Don't do.
look,
I'm trying to talk
get out.
to you.
Okay.
I'm trying to
I'm gonna talk
talk.
to you.
Get out.
Just get out of my
Relax.
car.
Can you please
Get out.
relax? I'm actively serving this country, and this is how you're gonna treat me.
Back up, Daniel.
I didn't do
Back
anything.
up.
Whoa, hold on.
Okay,
What's going? Hold on. Watch it.
And 4 OCs deployed. Get out of the car. Get out of the car now.
That's up.
Sir, just get out the car.
I'm trying to breathe. Ugh.
Get out of the car and get on the ground now. Get. Take off your seatbelt and get out of the car.
Look, I'm just gonna please.
You're gonna do what you're told. Get out of the car.
The lieutenant was treated horribly, but this was just the start of the mistreatment. These out-of-control officers had more surprises in store.
Get on the ground or you're getting sprayed again. Get on the ground.
Can you please talk to me about what's
Get on
going
the ground. Get on the ground now.
Can you please talk to me
Get on
about
the
what's
ground.
going
Get on the ground.
Why am I being treated like this? Why?
You're not cooperating. Get on the ground.
Really, come on, sir. Sir, look, just this is really, this is tough.
Lay flat.
I can't believe I'm being treated like this. And I'm
Lay down or you're gonna get tased.
Put your hands on your back.
This is tough.
I agree. All you had to do was listen.
The officer's voice was shaky, and he seemed close to tears from the treatment he was receiving. The officers then finally started talking to him, something they should have done from the beginning.
Can you open up the window for my dog? I hear him choking. Can you open up the window, please?
Yes. Yes, we will. Why does this comply? It's a simple traffic stop.
Dark over there. Those areas are dark. I did not feel comfortable.
Hold on. You felt more comfortable here, okay? Coming here was not the problem. The problem is when you refuse to get out of the car. When we got here and you stepped out of the car, I can promise you, this would have been over by now. Lieutenant, what happened? Why wouldn't you comply?
I looked out the mirror and I saw guns drawn. I put my hands out.
And we told you, we identified ourselves, we told you to step out of the vehicle, and all you had to do was comply, and we'd have been done by now, okay?
The officers searched the lieutenant's truck, only to find it completely clean. Realizing their mistake, they quickly moved into damage control mode.
How's your eyes doing, Lieutenant?
Better.
We can either sit here with you until you get your eyes back where you can see, and I mean at a good distance so you're safe to drive, okay? go do your deployment, go continue serving my country, which I respect and I thank you for, okay? Or we can push the issue, write you tickets for no license plate displayed and for obstruction of justice. I don't even go that route because that route makes the Army get involved, and I know how they are. But if you plan on making a career or even 6 years or whatever, it's up to you. I don't care. There's no need getting this on your record.
I do have a good rapport with my command, so I wouldn't feel right not talking to them about it. So
well, that's entirely on you. I'll put it this way then for you. They're gonna hear from you.
The officer's tactics backfired when the lieutenant filed a lawsuit right after the incident. He was initially awarded $3,650 in damages, but then appealed the decision in court. In the next case, officers from one police department set their sights on a female officer from another, going as far as to take her child, driven purely by vendetta.
You're gonna take custody of my kid because of him?
On January 1st, 2024, Portage County Sheriff's deputies tracked down and pulled over Officer Miranda Brothers, a member of another police department, after allegations surfaced that she had left her 5-year-old child in the custody of a registered pervert on December 7th.
No big secret, we're doing an investigation. It involves Sebastian.
Okay.
Okay, no big secret.
Okay.
That has spilled over.
Okay.
Okay. We've been dealing with the prosecutor.
Okay.
Okay. We need to talk to you.
Okay.
And Job and Family Services is going to... Okay.
Temporary custody.
They're going to take custody of my kid?
Yes.
For what?
We will explain all that to you as we go. Okay. I'm just letting you know where we're at and what we're doing. Okay. And we're going to get things figured out as best we can for you. Okay. So...
What the heck?
Take a minute, digest. Okay.
You're going to take custody of my kid because of him?
Officer Miranda was left completely shocked when she learned her son was going to be taken away over this incident, especially since on the day the officers claimed it happened, she had only briefly stepped out to meet her son's babysitter at a shop owned by the alleged sex offender.
All right. We got a couple more people coming. We'll get things taken care of. And we're going to do this. Listen. Okay? What I want to do right now, okay, is I can't minimize anything for you right now, but I want to minimize everything I can for Alex. Okay? So work with us on that one, darling, and we'll go from there. Okay? All right. You say there's a dog, too? Is he going to bite my head off?
No.
Okay.
How long do I have to go without him?
That's not up to me, but we're going to do what we can, okay? But I'm going to tell you one thing, okay? That you working with us is not going to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Do you have your cell phone? Where's it at?
3 years.
Okay.
So, let me see that before. So, this search warrant for your cell phone, okay?
Officer Miranda was in tears, but the officers taking custody of her son weren't entirely truthful. When the report first came in about Miranda allegedly leaving her child with the store owner, detectives positioned themselves at the store, but never actually saw the child left alone or unsupervised with the store owner. In fact, sworn testimonies from the investigation supported Miranda's side. Despite this, charges were still pressed against her, and her child was taken away, raising suspicions that this might have been a personal vendetta against her.
Has she been told anything other than kids being removed, or?
I told her that, we're investigating Sebastian, and she goes, okay. And I said, based on that, we've been working with the prosecutor, and the prosecutor said we're removing
Good.
Alex.
Okay, I want to make sure she understood this isn't from us.
And we're going to go
We'll
over.
reiterate that, yeah. I mean, it is, but it isn't. This wasn't our idea.
No, we started the investigation.
This private conversation between the officers involved in the arrest reveals they knew there was not enough evidence to back up their actions. Yet someone from the prosecutor's office seemingly decided it was still worth pushing forward with the case.
He has a dad, and they're not going to give him there, are they?
I'm sorry, what?
The dad in the area that are they going to give him to him?
He has no custody rights to him, no. No. Okay.
They'll never get him back from him.
Miranda was arrested and charged with child endangerment, but the charges were eventually dropped 6 months later. Before that, however, officers seized her phone with a warrant and went through its contents. Shockingly, private, unrelated images of Miranda were extracted and shared among the officers from the arresting sheriff's office. In response, Miranda filed a lawsuit against the officer and the sheriff's office for their malicious actions and mishandling of her private images, seeking over $500,000 in damages. The next conflict was between a sergeant and his own police chief, and it quickly turned extremely violent.
Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. You have a problem? You grabbed me.
Sergeant William Major was investigating a DUI crash when Police Chief Leonard G. arrived at the scene and called him over to the sidewalk.
Can you tell me your first name at least?
First of all, why do you get a jacket on that's not fit to be worn? What's on the back of it?
What do you mean?
Look, gonna tell me what's on the back of it.
Oh, they washed off.
Yeah, then get rid of it.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Okay.
You're a sergeant, for God's sake.
Okay, Chief. Let me work this DWI, okay?
Come over here.
Chief, I'm on a DWI.
Come over here.
Chief, I'm on a DWI.
Get over here.
I'm on a DWI.
Given that Sergeant Williams was the lead officer in the DUI crash investigation, it wasn't the best time for the chief to criticize his jacket, but this was just the start of a chaotic night between the two officers.
Chief, I'm working. I don't have time to argue about a jacket, okay?
Don't you touch me.
Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. You have a problem? Grab me. What? Now get out of here before you get a problem.
Take him out. Take him.
No, you're going to go in.
Take him.
Drunk again.
Chief Leonard grabbed the sergeant's arm, causing the sergeant to shove him onto the car's hood. Instead of calming things down, this only escalated the situation, though the sergeant's actions seemed more like a reaction.
Whose keys are these?
They're mine.
Get out of here.
No.
Chief, get out of here or you're going to get locked up.
No,
Chief, you're going to get locked up. You're grabbing me. I asked you 3 times to leave me alone. You're obstructing my DWI.
Billy, come over here.
Let him go.
The chief was off duty, dressed casually, and seemed to be intoxicated, reasons he had no right to interfere with the investigation. But he didn't stop there.
That's the first thing.
I'm trying to get away from everybody.
Shut up, because you're in trouble now. Stop,
no, I'm
please,
not in
stop.
trouble.
Stop,
I'm not in
stop,
trouble.
stop.
You're going to be in
Stop,
trouble.
stop,
You're gonna be
Billy,
in trouble.
Billy.
Chief, I'm working at
I'm
DWI.
listening. I'm listening to you.
Okay.
Shut up.
No.
You're in trouble because this is the first thing. First of all, I was about to say to you, you stupid. I was about to say to you, what do you need OEM for?
You're embarrassing me in front of the men about the jacket.
No. That's neither here nor there.
Okay.
That's neither here nor there. Now we got a real problem, Billy.
Yeah, we do.
I know.
We do.
The chief showed up drunk and out of uniform to interfere with a crash investigation, and now he's suspended the lead officer handling the case.
Yeah.
All right, you're going to have to go inside.
No, how about we do
No.
this?
How
about we go inside?
Billy, you're going to have to go inside right now with me. You're going to have to go inside and
We're in a serious collision.
Billy, you're not doing anything when I'm on the scene, okay? You should know better than this, my friend.
No.
Listen to me.
Grab me.
No, I said come over here.
You're out of line. You grab me. It's on video.
Billy,
it's on video. I'm not going to argue with it. I have a crash
Billy,
to work.
Billy,
I have a job
Billy,
to do.
You're
okay?
relieved. Billy, you're relieved.
Okay.
You're relieved.
I'll go home.
No. Billy, you have to understand something. You're relieved. Billy, you're relieved. Go in the headquarters and wait for me.
This was strange and confusing, especially since the officer was still in the middle of an investigation. But the chief didn't seem to care at all.
Go in.
I'm going. I got people on the road. I want to make sure they're safe. I want to run you over, so watch out.
No. Come on. Go ahead. You know I love you. Come on.
I know. What? What's wrong with you?
Stop. Billy.
Why would you do that to me?
Stop. Billy. Stop. You got enough problems already. Please.
Okay.
Officer Williams followed the chief's orders and served the suspension. But after an investigation into the incident, it was the chief who ended up on administrative leave. A month later, he's still not back at work. Meanwhile, Officer Williams returned to his full-time position with the department after the shocking suspension. In the next incident, discover how these corrupt cops took advantage of a disabled Army veteran.
Put your hands behind your back. Doing that now. All right, put your hands behind your back.
On August 27, 2019, 2 LAPD officers showed up at the home of 46-year-old Army veteran Slade Douglas for a welfare check after the Veterans Crisis Line warned police that he was at risk of taking drastic action due to mental instability. What's particularly troubling is that Slade had previously filed a discrimination complaint against the Veterans Administration, raising suspicions that this visit might have been an act of retaliation.
Hi, Doug? Yeah. Douglas, Mr. Slade. Yes. How you doing? All right. We got a call from, was it the Veterans?
I don't know what they call it.
Can we come in and talk to you for a minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me ask you just a couple questions, okay? The veterans people, they were concerned, okay, regarding a couple things. One was that you were threatening to commit suicide.
That's not true.
Okay, so what I'm here for is just to make sure you're not going to do something like that. You understand? So if you need our help, that's what I'm here for.
I'm okay.
So we're not here to mess with you, bother you, or anything.
Well, if you do understand, if you just walk in my place and you just automatically start walking around, and I know y'all wear body cams as well. I'm ex-law enforcement too. If you just come in my place like that and you just start walking around, you have to have my permission to do that. So I don't appreciate that. You can't violate my rights because you got to call me.
Okay.
You're not helping me if you just come in and you automatically start violating.
Well, sir, it was more for like officer safety.
No, it's not officer safety because I didn't even have to let you.
The officers arrived for a welfare check, but Slade had already confirmed he was fine and not planning anything drastic. At that point, their job should have been done. However, as Slade stood firm and asserted his rights, one officer, seemingly driven by a power trip, chose to escalate the situation rather than leave.
Please leave. I'm asking you to leave.
You don't feel
I know. I'm asking you to leave.
You don't feel like
please leave.
yourself.
I'm asking you to leave my residence.
Well, if you answer this question,
I'm asking you to leave my residence.
I'm about to put you in handcuffs, sir.
If you do that, that's your choice.
Okay, turn around.
Why would you put me in handcuffs?
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
What have I done?
You're going to listen to what I said. You're going to put down the phone. You're calling 911, and I'm standing right here.
But what have I done?
Put down the damn phone.
Why are you
Turn around and put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Why are you using...
Because you know what? You're calling 911, we're standing right in front of you.
Well, I'm asking you to leave my residence.
I'm not leaving your place now. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
You said you can't get a help.
I'm not doing that now. Put your hands behind your back. You're calling 911 right in front of us.
Because I asked you to leave my residence.
we can't leave.
Handcuffing and detaining Slade simply for dialing 911 in their presence was not only illegal, but completely unjustified. He had already told the officers to leave his apartment, yet by staying unlawfully and trying to frame him for a crime, they attempted to justify their actions, clearly abusing their power.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
No,
if you were law enforcement, then you would understand.
Okay. And this is why African Americans have issues with law
Don't
enforcement.
start that. Don't start that. That's a bunch of
I asked
nonsense.
you to leave, and you use profanity.
The officers originally planned to take Slade to jail, but changed their course after medics advised they transport him to the hospital to avoid liability. Unfortunately, things took a darker turn there, as Slade was subjected to invasive medical procedures without his consent, during which his genitals were exposed, touched, and groped. In response, Slade filed a $10 million lawsuit against the officers in their department, and the officers are now facing criminal charges. In this case, a corrupt cop targeted and attacked a helpless 69-year-old Army veteran. On September 14, 2017, Dellin police in Florida were called to the scene after reports of 69-year-old Army veteran Alan Kidd shouting at passing vehicles and pedestrians.
How's it going? Can we get away from the power lines? Let's start with that.
Yeah, sure. What?
Get away from the power lines. Let's sit over here for a minute.
Oh, I didn't know we were...
You don't see the power lines?
I mean, I didn't even look up.
Okay, well, maybe you should pay attention.
Okay.
Have a seat over there. Get away from me. Sit over there.
You're pushing me away from you?
Yeah, I don't need you stepping up to me like that. Sit down.
Stepping up to you?
Sit down, I'm gonna sit you down.
I wasn't stepping up to you, sir.
Sit down. Sit down. Do you understand that? When I
Yeah.
tell you to do something, you do it.
Yeah, is that right?
Okay.
You're on a power trip? Is that what it is?
No.
Okay.
I need you to listen. That's what's up.
The responding officer was clearly on a power trip, as the Army veteran hadn't done anything wrong. After briefly speaking with another man at the scene, who claimed to be helping Alan, the officer dismissed him and then immediately resumed his abuse of power.
So what's going on with you today?
Nothing. I'm just standing on the street corner talking to this guy I just met, and all of a sudden you're pushing me down and being real physical with
Yeah,
me.
you know
And
why?
I don't understand. No, I
Okay.
don't know why.
Lower
okay?
your voice. Lower your voice.
Really?
Okay?
Do I have to do this?
Yes, I'm telling you to voice.
Okay.
Listen to me.
Because
I'm going to
you got
tell
a
you one
tin
more time.
badge on?
I'm going
Is
to
that
tell you
what it
one more
is?
time, or you're going to go to jail.
Is that right?
Lower your voice, or you're going to jail.
Listen to this guy, okay? Do you believe in this?
Lower your voice, or you're going to jail.
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
you're
not
going to go to
increasing my
jail.
base.
So listen, we are going to start over again, so you can learn. Go ahead and keep moving forward. I'm going to let you out on the ground.
I'm just trying to get more comfortable, okay?
You are going to calm down, and we're going to have a normal conversation,
you even
and you're
stop
going to
here?
understand why I'm here.
Okay,
if you
tell me.
shut up and listen for a minute, you
Tell
will
me.
understand.
I'm ready.
We were called here because you were here, supposedly yelling at the cars and causing a scene.
Negative.
Okay, are you going to stop talking so I can explain
negative,
to you?
okay?
You're about to go to
I
jail.
wasn't yelling at
You
any
are
cars,
about
okay?
to go to jail. That is the last time that I tell you. Next time, you're going to have handcuffs on you and you're going to jail.
Disagreeing with a police officer or standing up to them has never been a crime. But the Army veteran, refusing to let the officer bully him, kept speaking out, which only made the officer more angry and reckless.
Do you have ID on you, sir?
Yes, sir, I sure do. I don't understand why you're doing this, why you're pushing me
Because I don't like people testing me. I don't like people
I don't
not
like
following
fucking
my
Nazis
orders.
either, okay? Are you done? Can I show you my ID?
Give me your arm. Give me your arm.
Can I show you my ID?
Hold on, let's get his backpack off.
I've done nothing.
Stop talking!
The officer slammed Alan to the ground, handcuffed him, and took him to jail, all while filing a false police report in his own favor. He charged Alan with resisting arrest without violence, leading to Alan spending 2 days in jail. About a year later, after Alan filed a complaint, the officer was fired. However, shockingly, he was reinstated 3 years later. Even when bad cops go too far, it's up to the good ones to stand up and make things right. Which body cam moment shocked you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments and hit subscribe for more intense real-life action.